I am very much in the middle when it comes to being the target audience for the Muppets Haunted Mansion. This is partly because I love the Haunted Mansion, but I'm also not really a fan of the Muppets. I don't hate the Muppets, I've just never been one of those people who cares about the Muppets, so I wasn't sure whether or not I would like this. But I have to say, I found it quite pleasing. Probably not as much as people who are big Muppets fans, but it's pretty good fun. This was released last year in 2021, directed by Caretaker Thatcher. And we have a really brilliant cast. It's hosted by Will Arnett. Yvette Nicole Brown plays a driver in this. Obviously, we have our usual brilliant voice cast of the Muppets. And this is obviously set around Halloween. And Gonzo is challenged to spend a night in the Haunted Mansion. And that's basically the premise. A few of the Muppets are in the Haunted Mansion, but there are some people there they recognise. There is a portrait that seems to look an awful lot like Miss Piggy, and there's a Kermit-style person there, and nothing is quite as it seems. Will Gonzo be able to survive this, or will it just become far too much? And is the Haunted Mansion really haunted, or is it just a Halloween trick? I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say what the outcome of this is, but I will say I wasn't sure which way it was going to go. I genuinely didn't know what they were going to do with this or how scary they were going to make it because I wasn't sure of the target audience. I knew it wasn't aimed at young children, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be entirely child friendly. I feel like it kind of is, but there are some pretty amazing special effects and some brilliant, the humans in this do some really brilliant acting. The extras really, really bring it to life. The costumes are incredible. The set designs are amazing. It is very atmospheric. It is quite intense. I do think the special effects make it above and beyond what I'd expected. Is it scary, scary? I probably would have been intimidated as a child. It certainly has an atmosphere. I wouldn't say I was ever scared at any point, but it's very fun. It's also kind of self-aware, which is something that I really enjoy. There's a lot of dialogue that suggests this self-awareness, and that's something that I think is always a lot of fun, and it shows that it's kind of not taking itself seriously. But at the same time, it's very well done. It's very well edited. As I said, the special effects are pretty incredible. So the narrative I enjoyed. I know I would have got more out of this had I been a Muppets fan and particularly cared about Gonzo as a character. I have to say I don't, but that's absolutely no fault of the film. That's just me not being a big Muppets fan. Although there was a moment in this that I was very, very amused by. It's not a spoiler as such. At the very beginning, well, I will just say Kermit and Miss Piggy show their Halloween costumes, and I was very, very entertained, especially Miss Piggy. Her costume looked brilliant. So there was a lot in this that I really enjoyed. I think they've put a lot of attention to detail in this. I don't know what the budget for this was. Can I find out quickly? No, I can't find out quickly. But it looks higher budget than I'd expected. The quality is very, very good. The soundtrack is really engaging. It is beautifully atmospheric. I don't know if it kind of ties in with any other Muppet things, but obviously I watched it completely standalone. And I really thoroughly enjoyed it, so I'm glad that I gave it a chance. As I said, I was very much kind of smack bang in the middle with regards to whether or not it would appeal to me, but I'm very pleased to say that I genuinely enjoyed Muppets Haunted Mansion.